At the time of this post, it will only be a few hours shy of the time, while working at BZ, that I received a call from Sarah Nathan with the terrible news that her dad, my friend and mentor, a comforting voice to so many every weekend, had passed away. It's been 27 years. On, at least what I hope is a happier note, today marks the 3rd anniversary of the Norm Nathan Vault of Silliness. There are so many tapes remaining. Keep sharing and spreading the word about this silly little show. And welcome to our new subscribers and listeners. Both numbers are up, and here's hoping that trend continues every week. This week brings us a dumb birthday game from October 28th, 1995. You will quickly understand why I've titled it, Putting the Talk in Talk Radio. Norm says hello to Jack, and before the game begins, they discuss their worlds. Our players, Jack, Ed LeClair, who's producing and playing in studio, Dorothy in Pleasantville, New York, Russell from Peabody, and the nerve-wracked Arlene in Woburn. The birthdays: Charlie Daniels, Dodie Goodman, Julia Roberts, Bruce Jenner, Dennis Franz, Jonas Salk, and then we move to some events. What year was the Statue of Liberty dedicated in New York Harbor by President Grover Cleveland? And Harvard College was founded on this date in what year? There's a special, very entertaining post-game caller, so stay tuned all the way through. Episode 161, Putting the Talk in Talk Radio, yaps its way to your ears in 3, 2, and 1.
And say hello. 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 How are you?
Welcome to our world.
The people who didn't hear a conversation last week have no idea what we're talking about, but that's okay, you know.
Well, it's sort of a dramatic moment.
It is a dramatic moment, and I think if they don't know everything, I think it makes everything have a little mystery to it.
You know what, however, wouldn't it be kind of fun to make it a catchphrase? All around the world, people would be saying just that. Welcome to my world.
Welcome to our world.
That would be nice, too. I think that would bring people just a little bit closer together.
Yes.
I think so. Make them feel a little more comfortable with each other.
Welcome to our world.
You probably get some wise guy saying, "Who wants to go to your smelly world, fella? I think it sucks." That you probably get somebody like that. But aside from the one or two people, I think most of the people would be happy to be welcome to your world.
Well, you see, in the event of that grumpy type of person, you see, that would be a whole nother catchphrase. So we could get 2 catchphrases out of this one thing. And, you could, the other catchphrase would be something like, "You're no longer welcome."
Say that again. That was so nice the way you did that. Do that again.
"You're no longer welcome."
You're no longer... See if I can imitate that. You're no longer welcome.
Well, it's a little bit like it, yeah.
I make it sound like a foreign language. Okay. Ed LeClair is here, too. He's going to play the game. Is that okay with you, Jack? Because I know you like to have the final say on who plays the game and who does not.
Well, I'll jot it down, and if there's enough room, then he can play.
Oh, good. I'm glad to be welcome to your world.
No longer welcome.
Oh.
Get rid of him. Okay, let's see. We have Dorothy, who's calling from, who's on the line from Pleasantville, New York, which is a Reader's Digest country, isn't it, Dorothy, as I recall?
And right next to the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, where you should be spending Halloween.
Oh, that's right, the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery.
Tell Jack that's very close to the Tappan Zee Bridge.
Is that right? No kidding.
Now, should Jack know that? I mean, what's the connection between Jack and the Tappan Zee Bridge?
Well, the Tappan Zee Bridge is always
Oh, speeds. Matter of fact, speeds are reduced on the Tappan Zee Bridge tonight, this very night, as a result of rain and wind.
Absolutely.
Oh, you mentioned that on one of your reports.
I've mentioned the Tappan Zee Bridge here and there.
Right. And last week I felt like sending you the front page of the White Plains newspaper because of the big tie-up that they had out there for 4 hours.
No kidding.
Yeah, if I can get another copy of that paper, I want to send it to you.
Yeah,
Can I send it to you, care of Norm?
Sure, absolutely.
yeah, and he'll get it. Yeah, absolutely. The only problem is, I must tell you this, Dorothy.
I know.
Yours.
I know. Before you say it, you need a secretary.
No,
Keep you organized, because it'll go astray.
No,
You didn't
no,
say that at all.
no. I wasn't even thinking that.
Pardon me.
No, no. I mean, if you're going into the psychic trade, I'd give it a second thought.
No, I shouldn't psychoanalyze you.
No. What I was going to say was, you're assuming that Jack Harte cares about traffic even when he's not on duty. Fact is, he doesn't give a damn about the whole thing. When he's not working, he's thinking girls. He's thinking of gorging himself with chocolates and ice cream and booze and all kinds of stuff.
No, but
And
there
the
was
last
a
thing in the
little
world-
sidebar to this story about the Tappan Zee Bridge, because they had a photograph of a bridegroom whose wedding was supposed to take place a half an hour after the photograph was taken, and the bridge was tied up in both directions for 4 hours. So
Yeah.
of course, and Jack's got a fiancée and a wedding coming up sometime soon. I don't want the same to happen to him.
Well,
So don't plan your wedding anywhere near the Tappan Zee Bridge.
well, thank you very much. I'll jot that down in my notes.
Okay, let's go to Russell. For God's sakes, let's go somewhere. Russell in Peabody. Hi, Russell.
I know.
This
I'm
conversation, you see, is going at a rapid clip, but I sure hope you can keep pace with it.
Well, I'm trying very hard, and I'm your neighbor in Peabody, next door to Middleton.
That's right, you are very close by, and
Don't hold that against me.
No, you just make me feel uncomfortable. You're just breathing down my neck all the time there in Peabody.
The last time I called, I think I got the booby prize.
Now, what was that? The main prize is actually a booby prize.
Well, whatever. I was the bottom of the list.
Okay, we'll see how you do tonight, Russell,
Well, I'm going
because...
to try very hard.
Okay. We have Arlene, who's in Woburn. Hello, Arlene.
Hello, Norm. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, thank you. You sound like you're in good spirits and everything.
Well, I'm kind of nervous.
I have
First
been...
time for this, but my parents grew up in Everett.
Yeah?
Glendale Square area.
Which one?
Glendale Square.
Oh, sure.
So when you were talking about that one night, I
Yeah, we used to...
reminiscent, you know.
Yeah, we used to go to Glendale Park a lot. That was the big place.
It's the ballpark. Yep.
That's right. It was a ballpark.
Off of Ferry Street.
And also on May Day, we would have a maypole.
Yes,
We'd
I heard you
dance
talking
around the
about that.
maypole.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like sissy stuff
And
now, but
I'll never get married again, and it's not going to be on a bridge.
Are you married now?
Dorothy, sorry.
Are you married now?
No.
You're divorced?
2 divorces.
Oh, you've been married twice.
Oh, yeah.
Were you divorced both times for the same reason?
First time for one, second time for another. But
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm ready for this game.
So you're ready for this game
Yes,
and
I've enjoyed this show. And my mother is a very uptight person. But she says she listens to Norm Nathan.
That's very nice. Now, where does she live now?
She lives in Tewksbury.
Okay, so you both moved out of Everett. That's how much you love
But
the city.
When she goes to Maine, she still gets you know, the reception. And she,
Oh, yeah.
And I say, wow, my mother listens to you.
Yeah, because you think I'm kind of hip with the younger
very
people.
Hip.
Yeah, see, now that guy who called me a little while ago.
That makes my mother hip. She's 62.
Yeah.
And I'm 42, and I said,
And
yeah.
you both listen to the same guy.
Yeah. Well, now I'm going to say I've been listening to Norm.
I think that's great. Okay, you know how the game goes
Yeah.
then. Well,
we have the age.
The age of the people born in the state,
Uh-huh.
and I will. Unfortunately, I left
What?
some of my information at home on
goodness.
details of these people, but I'll give you as much of a sketch of them as I can, and I think you'll do well. Okay,
You going to sketch them on radio?
yes, I'm going to. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes. Welcome to my world of sketching.
You are wonderful. You really are.
You know something, Arlene?
What?
I want you so badly.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, why aren't you here then?
I never thought of
Why
that.
aren't men like you around when I want them?
Yeah. What kind of a guy are you looking for, anyway? What about? Let me give you just
man.
an older man with a body of well-tempered steel, boyish grin, crooked smile.
I really don't care about body size or looks.
Oh, thank goodness.
I just care about.
Thank goodness for that.
How about big and
and
a soul? That's all I like.
Okay, an older guy with a sense of humor and soul.
Yeah.
Soul.
So you want him to have good shoes?
Hey, listen.
Not smelly feet, though.
Oh, would you please? We're getting romantic, and we got to bring up shoes and smelly feet. Does that destroy my sex image right off the bat?
I have smelly feet. My daughter.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about that. I don't want to know.
You are funny.
Here I am trying to make out with a woman, and she's telling me she has smelly feet. What kind of a romance is this?
Goodness.
My voice is beginning to get kind of sharp.
Let's play the game.
I think maybe that was a good idea. Okay, Charlie Daniels, musician, singer, songwriter.
Yeah.
He wrote and sang Devil Went Down to Georgia. Yeah, born in Wilmington, North Carolina on this very day, October 28th. I'm going to ask Dorothy first, though. Dorothy, how old do you think Charlie Daniels is? Devil Went Down to Georgia. Hi-ho,
60,
hi-ho.
maybe.
60. Okay. Russell, what do you think?
67.
Russell says 67, and Arlene, the lovely Arlene, says
58.
58. And what do you say, Jack? You always say that.
Oh, he plays it a lot, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, he always says,
He's a regular.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, just
regular. I eat right.
The bran flakes and all that kind of stuff.
Fruit and lots of fiber. Good shape.
Yeah, tremendous fiber. He's in the Guinness Book.
Yeah, every morning the same time, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't get up until 2 hours later.
Yeah, I like him. Is he single?
That's the most. He's single, yes, he is, but he's getting married soon. Are you getting married soon, Jack?
Oh, well, I've got a steady girlfriend, and we're working along there,
Yeah, you're stammering,
nice.
so obviously you haven't.
Nice.
Yeah, but you haven't set a date or anything yet.
Well, we're taking it,
Keep him,
Easy, fella.
leave him alone.
Okay, tell us, Jack, how old you think?
I said 58.
No, I know you did. I was asking Jack.
I would say 49.
49. You sort of did that like Jack Benny. There's no reason for that, was there?
Well, it was 49 instead of 39.
I see. Will you say 49? I'm 49. Will you hold on? I'm doing, you see, shtick. Ed, what do you think? How old do you think Charlie Daniels is?
I think he's 50.
50, okay. He's actually 59.
Wow.
And we had Arlene said 58.
Oh, wow.
And Dorothy said 60, so they both came within a year.
Hi.
So Dorothy and Arlene, I hope you'll, from this point on, become good friends.
Hi, Dorothy.
I like the pronunciation of Woburn.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
To an outsider,
It looks like
it looks like Woburn.
It does look like Woburn, and you can tell an outsider when they call it that.
Oh, I know. I mean, an outsider calls Leominster Leominster, too.
You're from around here?
No,
Well, you know what we say around here? A little bit of woo is better than woe.
quite right.
Okay, Dodie Goodman was also born on this date.
Mm-hmm.
Dodie Goodman. Let me see what I can find out about. Well, you know about Dodie Goodman. She's done a lot of. She's an actress, and she used to be on the Jack Parr show a lot as one of the regulars. Dodie Goodman had a little funny voice.
Yeah.
What do you think, Eddie? Ed LeClair. What do you think? Goodman, you know Dodie Goodman?
No, I don't know.
He was in the movie Grease, I believe, as the assistant principal.
Oh, now I know who she is, and I'm going to say that she is 70.
70 years old. Okay. And Jack, what do you think?
I'm just sitting here doing my gazintas. Do you know what I'm actually doing my gazintas and sums on to figure this out? It's polka time pen.
A polka time pen?
Yeah, that I believe you gave to Joan from Tewksbury.
A polka time pen. Oh, yeah, Joan sent me a note Joan from Tewksbury won the dumb birthday game, and I've always maintained that is there somebody talking while I'm talking, or am I imagining that? Okay. Anyway, I'm imagining it, obviously. Anyway, Joan, I often talk about, the junky, tasteless, tacky prizes that we give away, the worthless, useless stuff. Mm-hmm. Joan won a package of this kind of junky stuff and sent me an entire note analyzing each item and telling where she got rid of every bit of it. And I thought, I don't want to know that much. I never make any great claims for these prizes.
Well, I got the polka time pen.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get the polka time pen, Jack?
Obviously, Joan didn't want the polka time pen and send it to Jack.
Oh, she sent it to Jack?
Yeah. Is that correct, Jack?
Yes, we have a dumb birthday game, tacky prize swap meet every couple of weeks.
I see, because I sent her a book on Spike Jones, which I thought was a good book.
Uh-huh.
Because he was a very interesting band leader, and it was a very well-researched, good book. And she said, I didn't really want that book. It's Spike somebody, some kind of musician or something. That was the end of that. Anyway, Jack, we haven't told me Dodie Goodman's age yet.
Oh, haven't finished my gazettas. I would say 73.
73. Okay, Arlene, what do you think?
68.
Arlene says 68, and Russell?
71.
71, and Dorothy?
Let's see. 68, 70, 71, 73. I don't know whether today's 69 or 72.
See, I don't
Really hear her.
know how to, I really don't know
They're
what
both
to take.
divisible by 3.
Yeah,
I think I'll take
What's that, please?
69.
69. Okay. The answer, actually, and this is the exciting moment when I tell you what the answer is 66. She's 66. Yeah, so I think Arlene says 68.
Yes.
And let's see. She'd be the sole winner. That's 2 out of 2.
All right.
Okay, Julia Roberts also has a birthday today. Julia Roberts, Steel Magnolias, Pretty Woman, Mystic Pizza. Will you be quiet? Would you just be quiet for a minute while I go through my speech here to give people clues? Doesn't matter. See, the thing is, it doesn't matter whether you know or not. I'm telling it to everybody.
Say to me, Norm,
Yeah?
like my mother used to say.
Okay, that's what I just said that to you. Okay. Okay. Julia Roberts, anyway, born in Smyrna, Georgia, on October 28th, and I can't tell you the year, of course, because that would tell you how old she was. So tell me, Arlene, how old is Julia Roberts today? I think she's incidentally, one of the most
Gorgeous.
overrated actresses. No, I don't think she's.
Right.
I think there are others who are more gorgeous. I mean, I think she's adorable and all that, and she's a pretty fair actress. But I don't think she's we're both going to talk all the way through this thing. Will you hold on just a minute? You see, we're both talking at the same time, and it's like one of those morning TV shows where 5 or 6 people talk at the same time, and nobody can hear any one of them. Anyway, I thought she's totally overrated and adorable, and wait a minute.
Well, you asked me, 26.
Well, I know, but see, I was in the middle of saying something. At that time, you hold back until that person finishes. Okay, you said 26?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Okay. Dorothy, what do you think?
Today's the 28th of October, and she's pretty darn young, so I'm going to play a hunch and say 28.
Okay. Ed?
I believe that she is 28 years old today.
28 years old today. Okay. Russell, what do you think?
31.
31. And Jack?
27.
27 is very close, but 28 does hit it right on the button. Yeah, she's 28. That means that Ed and Dorothy both won that round, and that means that Dorothy and Arlene are both tied at 2 apiece.
Okay.
Still a close race.
It is a close race, and it's anybody's ball game.
That's right.
Could you go back and tell me how old Dodie Goodman really is?
66.
Okay.
Yeah. And Bruce Jenner, who's the track athlete, from the Olympics, sportscaster, and all that, and also was kind of the front man for, at least the speaker there for Wheaties, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on the box.
On the box of Wheaties. Bruce Jenner. Built very much like I'm built, as a matter of fact. I look in the mirror. I look at pictures of him. It's like looking in the mirror.
I see.
Yeah. Do you? Okay. Russell, how old do you think Bruce Jenner is today?
43.
Russell, without hesitation, said 43. And what do you say without hesitation, Jack?
Without hesitation. Oh. I say, do you mind if I hesitate before I say it?
No, you can hesitate. It's okay. Sure.
46.
46. As we just got, I got a memo from the management here, and they said hesitation's okay.
Oh.
As long as it produces an exciting climax.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let's see. Arlene, what do you think?
Oh, God, I'm thinking about... Now, when you mentioned Bruce Jenner about the O.J. thing, they picked up on that, all that talking, and I finally saw him after all these years.
Could you come a little closer to the
45.
phone and speak up just a little bit?
Okay, I'm sorry. Is it my phone?
No, you sound kind of soft. Just to speak into it and a little bit louder.
Okay, 45.
45. What does that get to do with O.J. Simpson?
Him and his wife were involved with the trial.
Bruce Jenner was?
Yes.
I don't remember that. In what regard? Was he covering it for somebody?
No. His wife was one of the witnesses to the trial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. What witness on which side?
The prosecution, of course.
Well, she was not. What did she say that he abused her or something?
Yes, she had seen him do something to Nicole.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't remember that.
I remember watching him on the Olympics.
Oh yeah, he was. He was.
And that struck me to see him and her standing up against. Well, you know how all the people, all his friends, turn their backs on him.
On who? On Bruce Jenner or O.J. Simpson? On O.J.
Yeah.
Well,
that's just a little aside.
Okay, Ed, what do you think? How old do you think Bruce Jenner is?
53.
Oh, God.
I like the way you said that. Dorothy, how old is Bruce Jenner? You don't forget, you're tied. You and Arlene are both tied.
All right.
I know that.
This is a way to.
And I wonder if Arlene has Cindy Garvey in mind.
Yes. Oh, that too. Yes, both of them.
Both of them?
Dorothy.
Okay.
Yes, it was. Steve Garvey's wife also testified.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go with Jack's 46.
Jack's 46 is correct.
Ooh.
That's exactly how old he is.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
See, I have great faith in Jack.
Oh, well, thank you.
We all have great faith in Jack.
Yeah.
And I apologize if I referred to your female friend as a fiance if you're not really engaged.
Just relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to hasten things.
Oh, no, you're not hastening things at all. As a matter of fact, here's a date with her over the weekend is thinking of dumping her.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, she was on one time.
I like to
Really
get
not.
I like to get in the middle of things and ruin things for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah, because life has been ruined for me and it's hopeless.
I
And
like
I
it
don't
when
see
they
why.
Believe me, happy.
So
Yeah, that's right. I don't see any reason for anybody to be happy if I'm not.
She played the game with Jack one night on the dumb birthday game.
No,
Remember?
she called after.
Oh, after?
Yeah, she called after.
Pardon me.
Said I'm very happy with her. She's a delightful woman.
I know.
I
She sounds
know
great.
that. I know that. Dennis Franz,
Oh, good.
who from the Hill Street Blues and NYPD Blue, and also, I believe he was in a movie with Michael Caine. And who was that director? Sort of like a junior Arthur Hitchcock.
Ooh.
Brian De Palma?
Brian De Palma
Palma, yeah.
did a movie. His
Lolo.
wife was in that movie, that blonde lady. Allen is her last name.
Deborah.
Elizabeth?
No, it's not either one, no.
Debbie Allen.
Yeah, it is Debbie Allen.
No, not Debbie Allen. No, Debbie Allen is the dancer and, and all
Ginger, maybe?
that. No. Very attractive blonde lady.
Kate?
No, not Kate.
Allen.
In any event, Dennis Franz was in that movie as
You're asking the question.
I'm just talking. I haven't really
You
defined
asking-
exactly.
I think it was Debbie Allen. The dance.
No. It was this. No. His wife is not Debbie Allen. No, Debbie Allen is the sister of E. What is her name? E.
Alicia Rashad. The mother on the Cosby Show.
Is she? Are they sisters?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're married.
Alicia's married to her sister?
No.
I'm really confused.
No, De Palma and...
No, De Palma's not married to Debbie Allen.
Really?
I swear to God, she's not.
Where?
No, I would know that if she was.
See, no, I
No,
thought
this is another. No, this
I really
isn't.
did. I
it's
thought I know everything.
No, it's another. This is another Allen. I feel like I got this two stations on at the same time. Anyway, who cares? Dennis Franz is who we're guessing.
Yeah.
Dorothy, how old do you think he is? I think he's married.
Overweight.
He's married to Dodie Goodman, you know.
No, I love him.
He just got married.
But not as much as you.
Years.
I like the program LAPD Blue.
I do too. I think he's also a good actor.
Oh, he is. I always wonder if he's related
LAPD
to
Blue.
Arthur Franz.
Let it go, Jack.
Yeah. Sometimes they call it NYPD Blue.
Oh,
It depends
excuse
on
me.
where they have an opening, at which studio on which
NYPD
coast.
Blue, excuse me.
Yeah.
50.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the question.
How old is he?
No, he's.
My guess is 50.
Okay, I remember the question now. Russell, how old do you think he is, Russell?
What was the last?
Last guess was, and the only guess is 50.
50.
50.
Now,
Yeah.
if I talked a little bit longer, do you suppose I get any credit for that?
No, if you talk less, you get credit for it. Could you come a little closer to the phone also and just speak up a little bit?
42.
42, okay. And do I need to coax you into taking a guess, Arlene?
No, you don't. 39.
39, okay. Jack, what do you say?
Let's see. Well, he's one of those people who could be older than he looks, or or he could be younger than he looks.
Either or.
Yeah.
He's kind of old looking.
Or he could be exactly the same age as he looks.
He look exactly how old he is.
Yeah, if you can figure out how old he looks.
How old he looks.
Yeah,
Let's see. That is the real trick.
That's the catch, yeah, right there. Right there's the catch.
Boo, boo, boo. I'd say that he's 51.
51, okay. What do you say, Ed?
You know, I don't think he's changed at all between when he was on Hill Street Blues and now that he's on...
No, and I have a
he
feeling...
looks exactly the same.
I've seen pictures of him when he was a kid, bald, mustache.
Yeah, he looked the same way. In 20 years, he'll look exactly the same.
The same. But I'm going to go with 53.
53, okay. Actually, 51 is correct.
Oh.
And so that means Jack hit it right on the button.
Wow, and that's how old he looks.
Yeah, he looks like 51, doesn't he? That means that, Dorothy has 3, and Arlene and Jack both have 2 apiece, and 1 from Ed. As we go to Jonas Salk. Jonas Edward Salk, immunologist, inventor of the Salk polio vaccine, scientist, born at New York on October 28th, New York City, October 28th. But what year was that, Ed? How old do you think Jonas Salk is?
81.
81. Well, you said that without hesitation at all.
I believe it's 81. I believe in 81.
And Jack, what do you think?
I believe
in 82. 82, okay. And Arlene, what do you believe in?
I'll go with the 82.
82.
She believes it.
Okay, see, that was probably an interesting decision. She had to decide between Jack's guess and Ed's guess. And she sided with Jack. It's kind of interesting.
She could have gone either way on that.
Yeah, she could have been, yeah.
Although I feel a little left out, though, Arlene. Thank you very much for going with Jack. But that's okay.
Russell, what do you think?
80. 80.
Just 80, okay. And Dorothy?
Oh, Ed said 81 so authoritatively, I have to match that.
81. Well,
thank you.
81 is wise because that's exactly how old he is.
Really? All right.
Terrific.
Yeah. You all guessed very close, though. I mean, the farthest away, you all were within 1 year of it, except for you two were right on the button.
Someone with polio, that's why it hit me, you know.
Well, Dorothy now leads with 4.
She's bleeding, huh?
Yeah, she's 4 correct answers.
It's Russell's turn next.
Well, pardon me?
Russell's going to come up with the answer.
I know, we kind of hope Russell will score.
No, Russell is the dumbbell of the evening.
No, you're not. You've been very close on a lot of them.
And you don't like me because I have a big mouth.
Who said that, Arlene?
Well, you kind of gave the impression.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh. Anyway, you have 2 correct answers. So does Jack, and so does Ed. So you're all doing very well. Okay, here's one now. The Statue of Liberty has to do with this. This is a year. I'll give you the event, and you tell me the year it happened. Did I say you had a big mouth?
Yes.
That's odd. I can't imagine where he came up with that. Yeah, I can't imagine why he came up with that one. On October 28th, what year was this? The Statue of Liberty.
Lord.
Maybe if you listen to the question, see, because this is, we're coming near the close of the game, and I want you to win a whole bunch of junk. Oh, God, do I want you to win a whole bunch of junk. On October 28th, the Statue of Liberty, a gift from the people of France, was dedicated in New York Harbor here's a clue now, by President Cleveland, Grover Cleveland, in the presence of its sculptor, Friedrich Auguste Bartholdi, who probably would die all over again if he could hear the way I pronounced his name. But anyway, this was the year that the Statue of Liberty was dedicated. What year was that? It did happen on October 28th, but what year? Could you tell us that? Arlene, what do you think?
Well, you hit me first, huh?
Yeah.
And I wonder why.
No, I just pick people at random. No special reason.
Yeah, right.
No, that's true.
Let's see. 19...
They just, a few years ago, remember they had an anniversary of the dedication, and they had a whole big thing in New York Harbor. All kinds of stuff.
Ellis Island?
It's near Ellis Island. It's not on Ellis Island. It's on Liberty Island.
1942.
1942. Okay. And Dorothy, what do you think?
If I don't know that, then I can't be a self-respecting New Yorker, right?
I don't know. Well, Jack says that's right, that you can't be.
Yeah.
So I'll go along with what he
There's
said.
no doubt about that. Do you want to put me last, then?
No.
I know what it is.
Oh, well, tell us then.
1886.
1886. Do all New Yorkers know the exact date?
Well, they made such a big thing of it, with fireworks and everything.
That's right, too, and that's right.
Right?
Okay, Ed, what do you think?
I remember seeing David Copperfield make it disappear. I was watching on television. It was the most amazing thing because they had radar set up so that you would know exactly where the Statue of Liberty was at all times. And he had the big cloth draped over it, and it was gone.
Who's that talking?
It was absolutely gone. But I think it was 1886. I think Dorothy is correct. But it was amazing. It vanished into thin air, and I don't know how he did it.
He did that with elephants and all kinds of things, but the Statue of Liberty is something else.
Right.
That's really something. Jack, what do you think?
I'll go with 1886.
Okay, what do you go with, Russell?
1907.
1907. There's a man with a mind of his own, and I respect that.
At least to the distance.
1886 is correct, however.
Do you know who the Statue of Liberty was, who the model for that was?
No.
Bartholdi's mother.
Is that right?
Yep.
That's interesting. None of us here obviously knew that.
I'm very impressed.
Okay, Dorothy's way ahead now with 5.
I've learned.
And Jack has 3. And so does Ed. And 2 from Arlene. And Russell?
Russell is the booby.
No, you're not a booby. Okay, how about the...
I've learned something, though. I can...
Yeah, no, you can take this with you. And
my 10-year-old daughter with my knowledge.
yeah. Harvard College was founded on this date, October 28th. It was called Harvard College and before it became a university. Let's see what else I can tell you about Harvard. No, I could tell you plenty about it. Anyway, this is the anniversary of its founding. Founded, of course, at Cambridge. The Massachusetts General Court voted to provide £400 for a school or college.
400 pounds of what?
400 pounds of money. Oh, yeah.
Into an 800...
I don't know. I don't know what a pound is today. It's about $2, isn't it? Maybe a little more or less.
Yeah.
So it'd be about $800 they gave.
Now, you're asking when it was founded.
Yes, that's the question.
Well, when was it lost?
Who was that?
Notice the sign.
God, I wish I were home in bed now. What seemed to be a swell night has just deteriorated into a nothingness. Okay. Okay, let me start with you, Dorothy. What year Harvard College? What was the founding year?
That is the oldest university in the United States, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think William and Mary is.
No, William and Mary. I wondered the same thing.
Latin, I believe, is the oldest public school.
Boston Latin.
In Boston. Yeah. But I think William and Mary is the earliest college.
I think it is. I think it is. I think it's older than Harvard.
Yep.
I believe.
Around 1635 or so.
Is that the year you're going to suggest now?
That's what I'm writing down.
Okay. And Russell, what year do you think Harvard College was founded?
I'm going to say 1770.
1770. Okay, and Arlene?
I would say 1782.
1782. Okay, Jack?
1638.
1638. And Ed?
1680.
1680. Okay, 1636 is correct, yes.
Wow.
And Dorothy said 1635.
Wow.
And Jack was not far off with the 1638.
I know it had like a rounded bottom, the last number. 6, 8.
Like when they came up the Plymouth Rock, they just went and
Started at school.
ran around and...
Yeah, it started very quickly after Plymouth, which was 1620, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you got to figure that some of the Pilgrims' kids were all like in their late teens by that point.
Yeah.
They needed someplace to go, get out of the parents' hand.
You build a building and...
Send them to school.
Yeah. Besides, they had a whole lot of Indian and Polynesian restaurants in the area.
I brought it down to Plymouth Rock, and we had to spend $34 just to walk on the ship.
Really?
Oh yeah, $34 to walk on that makeover of the Mayflower.
Oh, the replica. Well, that was the charge for all of you, though, was it?
No, one person.
That much a piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go here and the village.
Let me say this.
No, if you didn't want to go to the village, it was $12.
What did you want to say, Russell?
Russ, the name of this game is the Dumb Birthday Game.
Yeah.
So I wind up as the dumbest person. So I should,
No, you don't. Don't say that.
I should get some sort of a prize for
Russell,
being
you're not
the
dumb.
No, this is all just in good spirits, as you can tell.
I'm sure.
And you
However many more there are, Russell will probably make a clean sweep of all of them. Right?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I'm trying to
I think we
instill
should get
confidence
together.
in you, Russell.
Norm, would you knock off for a little while? I'd like to talk with her.
I'm trying to instill self-confidence in you, Russell.
Well, I have all the self-confidence in the world.
Well, I mean, as far as the next few minutes go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, anyway, Dorothy, hold on, and Ed will talk with just a minute, take your name and address so we can send a whole lot of worthless
Is that the
stuff.
end of the game?
That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game, yeah.
Oh.
That's the end of the game. Is that sad that it's the end of the game?
Yeah. I
Well,
have- I want to thank you for the letter that came in the mail today, or yesterday.
I sent you a letter.
Yeah, because I won the prize of the party theme book.
Oh, you got the book.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad they were delivered. Is that somebody hanging up?
Not me.
Not me.
It wasn't me.
I can't really hang up, though.
Is that you, Russell? You still there? I guess we know who hung up then, don't we? Okay.
But there's another click.
There's another click. Okay, let's see. Russell is not with us. And Arlene, I thank you very much for playing the game.
I appreciate your humor with me.
Okay. Thank you very much. You're a good sport.
Just one little question. Not question, just a comment. My mom listens to you every night. And I said, you listen to him? Because I used to listen to Larry Glick all the time.
Yeah.
And now I'm listening to him going, wow, my mother listens to you? And she's so uptight, but she listens to you.
Well, I appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that you listen to Arlen.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just so darn flattered.
You're a lovely man.
Thank you, Arlen.
And you appreciate humans. And you're a good guy. You're one of the good guys.
Well, thank you very much. I don't know what to say.
I just want you to cry.
I'm going to cry. No, I mentioned that.
Weepy, for goodness
Yeah,
sake.
no, I mentioned that. I mentioned that. The only thing I had never heard on radio was somebody really crying, some talk host breaking down into tears and really sobbing for at least a minute or two or three. And I've never done that. No, I've never heard I have never heard anybody ever do that. No, I want to, because I've done just about everything else in broadcasting, but I've never broken down into real. See, now these are recreations of tears. They're not the real thing.
You're a good guy. You're a riot. You just make people smile.
Thank you very much, Arlene. I got to get going now, but I appreciate the good comment. But you never heard anybody really cry on radio. I mean, sincerely cry. I mean, you heard people acting like they were crying. You heard people laugh. So since I've done everything from broadcasting wrestling bouts to talking to Arlene, there's nothing left for me except I got to explore new frontiers.
A good weep is what you need.
Yeah,
And what you'll be doing is you'll be opening up the fields for more people on the radio to get on there and just plain old weep.
I think that's a good thing. I think we can cleanse our souls by crying. What are we talking about? I don't understand this whole thing. Anyway, Ed, thank you very much for playing the game, and I know you're going to talk to Dorothy.
That's
but
right.
Norm,
yes?
Norm, may I make a correction and with an apology? I gave you some misinformation last week about I can't get started.
Yeah.
I told you it was Vernon Duke, and
you
I think
said
it was.
And you said,
but I said that the lyrics were by George Gershwin when in fact it was Ira.
Okay, so Vernon Duke wrote the melody.
Yeah,
And Ira Gershwin wrote the words.
The lyrics.
Okay, I thought I know that George wrote music, but I thought
Right,
Vernon
but I
Duke
have
had-
a great book, and I photocopied some of the pages that I want to mail to you from the complete lyrics of Ira Gershwin, with all sorts of variations on the song I Can't Get Started.
Well, that's very, very nice of you to do that, Dorothy.
And happy Tasty East to you. I learned more about Tasty East than I thought I would ever learn.
Okay. Hold on a minute, and Ed will get you. In fact, here he comes right this moment. And thanks for playing the game, Dorothy.
You too. Goodbye.
Bye-bye now. Okay, and let's see. Who else have I not said goodbye? I haven't said goodbye to you, Jack.
Yeah, did you know that I am actually calling you from the new traffic tower?
Oh, you're in a new place now?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still in the same building?
No.
Different building?
Different building.
How far from the Prue are you now?
Way across town. No, we're over by Government Center.
Oh, okay. By Government Center.
Yeah.
Some building in Government Center, eh?
Yes.
Can you disclose what building that is, or
we're at Bullfinch Place.
Oh, you're right near Channel 7.
Yeah, matter of fact.
I see. Because I used to work in that building.
Is that right? Oh.
Yeah, I worked for WRKO at one point.
Sure.
And they were located in that building.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, it's a very interesting part of the world.
Yes, it is. Yeah, then we're on that very floor.
What very floor is that?
The floor that RKO used to be on.
Oh, I see. That's around the, second, third floor, something like that?
Fourth floor, yeah.
Fourth floor. I see. Oh, well, good luck in your new headquarters.
And do you know that they are not only lush, but they are indeed overly ostentatious?
They were that way. That's why I left the station.
Yeah.
I remember being there. But it's kind of interesting. It's a lonely place at night because there are no stores or anything. I mean, even in the evening.
Well, there is a 24-hour store, but, that there's a little bit of a hike. But pretty much, everything shuts down tight as a drum.
Yeah.
Like a little country village.
Well, I hope you're very happy there, and perhaps we can get together one day next week. We'll pick out some furniture. Maybe a little rug, some curtains with a... Anyway, take care.
A little reclining chair.
We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Val, although the F word got bantered around quite a bit this morning.
Oh, the fiancé.
Yeah.
When you say the F word, that scares
Dear
me a little bit.
Dear Lord, my mother and my grandmother, they're having heart attacks. I can hear it now. But Norm, that's not why I called.
You sound so lovely. No wonder Jack is absolutely crazy about you.
Oh,
and hopes you. Well, I don't get to see Jack too often.
Well, this is the reason that I'm calling. Of all the worthless information that he has, and God knows he has so much of it, and he's busy telling you about his plush but not overly ostentatious studios there at Channel 7 at Bullfinch Place, and he's busy telling you all these things. He neglected to tell you the one important thing that he was supposed to tell you, Norm.
Yeah?
And that is that tomorrow night, which is really tonight, at 11 o'clock Saturday.
Tonight, Saturday night at 11, yeah?
Yes, will be the premiere of he and I working together for the first time ever. This is a world broadcast premiere, and he was supposed to shamelessly plug it, and did he do that? No,
he did not even suggest. I don't even know what this is, so tell me.
Well, like 12 people will be listening. But if there's 12 more people that will listen, this is why I'm talking to you. It's going to be Boston cable viewers can listen to the audio portion of the program on A26.
A26?
Yes.
11 p.m. this very night.
This very night. As a matter of fact, we had a research team sort of determine the best programming time to have a show like this. and we determined that it was before the Norm Nathan show. So that's why we had the 11 to 12 time slot.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, tonight I come on at 11, so we're going to be competing for that hour. But I hope a lot of people listen to you, because I think that I wish I could listen to you too.
Well, we'll tape it for you.
Okay, would you do that?
Yeah, we've got all kinds of fun things planned.
Okay, because even at home I couldn't hear you because I'm not in the Boston cable system.
Yeah.
But the people who are, then tune to 826.
826.
At 11 o'clock tonight.
Tonight at 11, and there'll be drama, comedy, and no doubt with he and I together in the same room, just a little bit of tragedy.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on, you saucy miss. Oh, isn't that nice? Now, I know he's done this kind of work lots of times before.
Yeah, it's the Talking Information Channel, actually.
Right, and so this time he's doing it with someone he thinks especially wonderful. And also the fact that you have a female and a male, you can do many more varied kinds of things.
Exactly. I get the feeling I'm going to end up being sort of the Julie the cruise director, and being the straight gal, and he'll end up being his silly little self. But
well, that may be. That's what George Burns thought when he started working with Gracie Allen, and he found that she got more laughs than he did, and that's when they reversed roles. And he said, for 37 years, all I said was, "So, tell me, Gracie, how's your brother?"
Yeah.
So then I sat back and she did all the work.
Exactly.
It might turn out to be the same kind of thing with you guys.
And she was the business too. And here I am making this programming note to you because he neglected to do so.
So you're the business person. Also, he is so lucky to have you.
I'm a pushy broad.
You're not a pushy broad. He happens to be a derelict, lazy person who's not fulfilling his duties.
That slacker attitude. You know what it was?
And you're picking up on that because you're a decent human being. How can you like this person?
Well, you know what happened? I think it was it Dorothy from White Plains?
From Pleasantville, New York.
Oh,
yes.
okay. She was so sweet. I think she flustered him, so he probably got all undone and distracted.
That may be. Is that your name, Monine? That's such a pretty name.
Yes, it's Irish.
Monine.
As Irish as Pat Murphy's pig.
Not as Pat Murphy's pig.
Yeah.
Pat Murphy's pig.
Yeah, that's pretty Irish.
And how do you spell Monine?
Carefully. Moneen.
Yes, it's written out on a monitor screen exactly like that. But you can tell we don't trust producer spellings.
I wouldn't either.
I know it. Hey, I'll trust Ed LeClair from here on.
Out of Shirley MCI. You never know what they're doing.
Okay.
Watch your back, Norm.
Okay, 8:26 tonight, 11 o'clock. All America will be listening.
Yeah, well, all of part of Chelsea, maybe. I don't know. Somebody will be listening, and we'll have fun. Oh, and here's the other important thing: is we're going to have, for the first time ever, I believe, on that frequency, live calls, so people can call at 1-800-696-9505. Aren't I shameless?
You sneak.
I know.
You sneak. Okay, what is the number again?
1-800.
Yeah.
696-9505.
Okay, that's sort of, we call it 5 is easy. And also, it's interesting, you have a toll-free number, and we don't even have that here. I know, I think it's really nice. They're obviously a little freer with the cash than the Westinghouse people are, so I think that's nice.
But you have the beautiful WBZ commissary and Whirlpool and,
the Farm and Food Store, yeah, and of course the Hall of Fame we have here. We have all kinds of wonderful stuff. The souvenir shop.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes, I've bought several things. A nice see-through visor there. Actually, that has your name on it.
Well, yeah, it's also on the T-shirts and the baseball caps.
Yes.
We're being silly now. Hey, Monine, it's a pleasure. I hope you get lots of listeners, and it's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Well, and same to you, and thank you for letting me shamelessly plug, and,
I'm glad you did, and get on that other guy there. Make him...
Oh, we're working on it.
Okay,
we're raising the level of professionalism.
Okay. Take care.
Okay, Normie.
Bye-bye, Monine.
Bye-bye.
Wasn't it just so darn nice to hear from Monine at 4 a.m.? We overnight people are a special breed. Let me be the first to wish you a happy Halloween. Have a ghoulishly good time.
You are talking about the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind.
Closing the vault and leaving this world a little sillier than we found it. For traffic news collections. Gorging oneself while enjoying a harem. Glendale Square, Everett, Mass., dancing around the maypole. Uptight moms who love Norm. Being hip by association. Older guys with good souls. Smelly feet. Staying regular. Stammering. Outsiders doing your gazintas. Polka time pens. Jones prize analyzing letters. The dumb birthday game tacky prize swap meet. Reader's Digest, the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, the Tappan Zee Bridge. Ruined and hopeless lives. Forgetting the question. Friedrich August Bartholdi and his mom, the Statue of Liberty. David Copperfield, Bullfinch Place, Monine bringing up the F word, fiancé. Pat Murphy's Pig, the long sought-after WBZ toll-free number. The WBZ Commissary, Whirlpool, Helicopter, Farm and Food Store, Hall of Fame, and Souvenir Shop. Ed LeClair, Monine Daly, Jack Harte, and one of the riotous good guys and weeping soul-cleansing radio hosts, Norm Nathan. I'm the very lucky Tony Nesbitt.